Alright, today's video, I'm going to do an unboxing of my 12 volt AC. Really looking forward to this one. My van never had an AC, and for the past year I've been planning on putting some kind of AC in my van. I didn't want to fix the factory one because that would have cost $2,000. So I was looking into getting a portable AC or a window AC, and I decided to go with a 12 volt AC. So let's go ahead and see what we have here. See what we got. Okay, here it is, unboxed. Everything's nice and packaged. That's a good sign so far. It's good when a company shows pride in their packaging. Alright, let's pull everything out now. Okay, here's what the unit looks like. It's really small. It'll fit between my front seats, no problem. I mean, it's almost hand-sized. Almost, like two hands. So here's the vents. Two in the front, two on the side. 12 volts. Drawback, it's expensive, $677, but this is my rationale towards everything. You could plug it in to a cigarette lighter. It draws like 40 to 60 watts. I'll get the exact number later when I plug it into my inverter. It runs on ice. You need a cooler, so here's the pump, and this releases the condensation into the cooler. So it runs on ice water, so it draws the ice water into the unit, blowing cold air. The reason I didn't go with a portable AC or a window AC, with the window AC, they're ugly, I think, sticking out of the back window of your van. And a portable AC, I heard they're garbage. I heard the single hosed unit are garbage. And then I'm going to have to cut a hole in my van, like cut a hole in the floor to vent out the heat. And then the tube that's venting out the heat gets hot. So I read that window ACs or portable ACs are actually spot coolers. So it's not like a true AC. This is also like a spot cooler, but it does blow cold air. I heard nothing but good things about them. So another bad thing about a portable AC or a window AC is the power consumption. I read that you're going to need 4 to 10 batteries, and a good battery is $200. A good Optima Deep Cycle battery is $200. So if you're running 10 batteries, that's about $2,000. And on top of that, you're going to need a big inverter. Portable AC 5000 BTU, they draw in about 500 watts. Get a bigger AC like 10,000 BTU, that's like 800 watts. And you need bigger than an 800 watt inverter. You're going to need like a 5,000 watt inverter if you have a 10,000 BTU AC to handle the surge. So if you get the smallest AC, 5,000 BTU, you're going to need a 2,000 watt inverter to handle that initial charge, initial surge, I mean. So I'm going to do a quick demo what happens to a battery when you plug in something that's like a 500 watt continuous draw. So do that right now to show you guys that you can't run an AC on a single battery. With this I'm going to be able to, which is the main reason I went with this. Just, I don't want to run 10 batteries in my vehicle, or a generator. You could run a generator, but that's another big investment. Honda generator is about $1,000. So let me show you what happens when you run 500 watts through an inverter. Okay, so right now I have a heater plugged into my power inverter. It's at 12.7 volts right now. So I'm gonna switch it to wattage mode so we can see how many watts this thing's drawing. Alright, so first I'm gonna turn on the fan. This is just a normal fan, no heat. About 16 watts. Alright, so I'm gonna put it on level 1 heat. So this is level 1 heat, 209 watts, 231, 247, it's going up, 261. This inverter has a 750 watt peak. Alright, so on low heat, you can feel it. That's still climbing 300 watts. Okay, so I'm already at 11.4 volts, running 300 watts. So it dropped the charge down significantly. And I'm running a single battery, just one. Alright, so 315 watts on low heat, so I'm going to put it on high heat. This is max heat. 500. This is a 750 watt inverter. Yeah, I mean, okay, now with the 5,000 watt or 5,000 BTU AC, it's 500 continuous watts, about the same as this. But this is what happens to a battery. It's already at 10.7 volts. This thing's gonna die pretty soon. Once this is under 10.5, it's gonna shut off. So with a single battery, you got maybe 10 minutes of cold air if you're running at AC. So let's say you have a let's go with the 5,000 BTU AC. So 5,000 BTU AC with the 2,000 watt surge. Okay, so you're gonna need a 2,000 watt inverter. It's gonna surge to 2,000, then it's gonna level off to about 500 watts. I mean, it's gonna eat up your battery really fast. As you can see, 589 watts this thing's drawing, and it killed the battery like almost instantly. It's gonna die pretty soon, less than 10 minutes. So you could run a 2,000 watt inverter along with a air conditioner, a real air conditioner, but with a single battery you're gonna get 10 minutes of cold air. I'm gonna turn this off, and then you can see all the power go back. So the battery can't keep up with 500 continuous watts. It's not gonna happen. So that was a quick demo. So let's go ahead and plug in the AC. Let's get it all set up, see how this thing works. Okay, this thing's been plugged in for about 10 minutes. And in 10 minutes, I've come to the conclusion that this thing is worth every penny. This thing kicks ass. This thing is legitly air conditioner cold. Here it is in the cooler, running through the cooler. Sounds like an aquarium. This is a temporary solution for now. Gonna get myself a bigger cooler. Then I'm gonna just drill a hole through the top, run the hoses through that. Highest setting, and it's drawing less than 70 watts. So on a deep cycle battery, you'll run this thing 10 to 15 hours, no problem. Single battery. If you're running solar in the daytime, you'll run this thing all day. Next video right there, solar power. Just installed a 100 watt solar panel on the roof. So I got a solar panel, deep cycle battery, Xbox, TV, and my new best friend, 12 volt air conditioner. I don't see too many reviews on these things. I see a few articles online. I see them mentioned a few times on different forums like boating forums, van forums. No one's ever reviewed the ice model. It's getting fucking chilly in here, man. I gotta turn it down a little bit. Check it out. Here's a thermometer, 52 degrees right now. It's blowing 52 degree air. I need to get myself a blanket, man. Anyway, I believe it's the MK1 model. That runs only on water, and I hear so many good things about it. Like, it's just fine. It's good enough. But no one's ever talked about the ice water model until now. First one right here. But I gotta tell you, it's cold. It's like an air conditioner. I want to take a nap in my van right now. This is colder in here than in the house, so this is comfortable. But this also runs only on water. I'm gonna test that out tomorrow. But with just the ice water, and a block of ice, this thing's cold. This thing's awesome. So there you go, man. I could see this being perfect. If you live in your van, it might be an inconvenience because you need ice all the time. But if you got a good source for ice, maybe you know a hotel manager, you're good to go. But I could see this being good for like truckers or people into surveillance. But for me, ultimate road trip vehicle now. This thing never had an AC, so I never drove my van in the summer. Not too much. Short trips. No road trips in the summer in my van because it never had an AC. Now I don't have to fear summer road trips because I'm set now. So check them out. MightyKool. I ordered this, he emailed me right away, told me if I have any questions, let him know. And he was really anxious to know what I thought about this thing. So I'm going to send him the link to this video, but check him out. MightyKool. Swampy.net, Mesa, Arizona. Made in the USA. Support U.S. economy. Support U.S. workers. It's well worth the money. Next investment for me, I saw a freezer at Best Buy, $150. It'll hold 125 pounds of ice. I'm going to get me one of those. I'll have me an ice supply every single day. Now I have an AC every single day in the summer for my van. Summer road trips coming up now, man. Alright everyone, kick ass, be safe, and take it easy.